Good afternoon. I'll try to be quick. What I'd like to do is just say Senate Bill 70. I want to talk about in opposition to Senate Bill 70, where parents simply are trying to assist their gender-confused children by requiring that any counseling, specifically talking about therapy, that receive a firm liberal gender ideology and sex change. A well-meaning mental health provision would be handcuffed and not able to explore the sources of a client feeling and to be required by law to affirm I think the word on that HOR, homotherapy, sex change, surgery, regardless the view of the parents or what it is in the best interest of the child. What I'd like to say, and I would just like to use some testimonies real quick to give you where I'm coming from, because when the laws that you're passing, it has a deeper impact on all the children, especially women's. And I like to read this from, I think it's Martha Navatora. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the best, okay, anyway. During the 80s, she was outstanding leader for transgender and gay rights movement when she was younger. However, as older and wiser adults, she is singing a different tune. The rules on transgender athletes reward cheating and punishing the innocent, letting men compete as women simply if they change their name and take hormones is unfair. No matter how the attitude the athlete may throw their weight around. And she goes on to say, shortly before Christmas, I advently stumbled up onto a mother and a father of a spat about gender and fair pay in sports. It began with an inactive and a tweet that I wrote in a series of forums dealing with the subject. You can just proclaim yourself a female and be able to compete against women, I tweeted. There must be some standards to have a penis, she says, and compete and compel as a woman would not fit the standard. Anyway, she goes on to say that what's happening also that in Connecticut, as you know just now, because the women who had practiced all year long, young ladies in school, because of the male agendas that was now active and full-blooded, they all won the number 1, number 2, and number 3. They won the championship trophies. And so the women's are now, they're in Connecticut, because they've been into the program a long time about therapies, the programs you're right near. What happened is that the men's are now taking over all the programs of the women's program. And so they're saying they're asking that the law be changed. What I'm trying to ask you today is not the past laws like they did in Connecticut. Now all of the girls are not able to win.
Okay, I apologize. We're going to have to. So you can hand in your testimony.
Okay, thank you very kind. Who should I hand it to?